everybody, Camilla here, and I am here to talk to you about the Beachbody opportunity. The Beachbody team has been something that's brought me so much happiness, and I just want to share what it's done for me in case that it can do the same for you. If you're in a place in your life where you feel as if you're looking for more of a higher purpose or more than just your 9 to 5, or just feel like you belong and you're helping, then I want to talk to you, because this may be the very thing that gives you purpose and makes you feel like you're doing something for the bigger picture and not just living day to day. So I started with Beachbody in May of 2013. It was after finishing the Beachbody Ultimate Reset, in which before that I had found my mentor, who is Rob, the founder of Shred Nation. So I reached out to him about the Ultimate Reset. I was in a pretty dark place in my life. Self-confident wise, I had gained a lot of weight. Earlier in 2012, I had signed up to be a bikini competitor. And if you've ever seen any bikini competitors on social media, they have this look to them. I'm not going to say much because I do have a lot of respect for them, but I don't think that coming from a pregnancy with 85 pounds, I was in a very good place mentally to embark on a crazy journey like a bikini competitor. I trained for 6 months, in which I exhausted my body, I exhausted my mind, I exhausted my relationships at home. I was at the gym at about 4 a.m. every morning, watching what I eat. I had no social life any longer, and I just don't think it was for me ultimately. So I made the decision to stop with my online coaching. I had hired an amazing coach, and I shared with her a lot of my feelings of it, and she just agreed that it was better that we part ways. So totally fine. But I hated myself. I hated myself for not following through. I hated myself for thinking that this was the epitome of fitness. It took me down a really bad road of binging, hating my body, it ruining my relationship with my husband, and it just really put me in a really dark place. I turned to binging and purging. I felt ashamed. I felt extremely ashamed. And the weight came on. I gained about 15 pounds in a month. None of my clothes fit. I felt terrible. I didn't want to be seen. I felt as if I had ruined all the work that I did. And I was just in a really dark place. I remember there was one time that my babies were sitting in the next room, and I snuck off to the bathroom after a meal. And I just knew that it had to stop. So the first thing that I did was I shared it with my husband and one of my best friends, what I was up to. And I felt really ashamed. I knew I needed to do something to get back on track, get my health back on track, because there were a lot of things happening to my body from the abuse that it had suffered. My periods were irregular. I started losing some hair. It just put me in an all-around bad place, and I knew I had to get out of it. And it was my hole to get out of, no one else's. So I cut to, I think it was April, and I ordered the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. I actually found Rob through Chelsea, and I formed a relationship with him automatically. He was a big support, which is what we do. We support each other and we build each other, and it's just been an amazing experience since day one. I finished the Ultimate Reset, which is 21 days of super clean eating with Time supplements. I felt amazing. My skin was clear. I had lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks. I learned how to eat again. I learned how to eat to fuel my body. I learned how to eat nourishing foods for my body. My body had never felt as good as it did than when I was, not even as good as when I was my smallest weight when I was bikini competing. It was just astounding how great I felt. So naturally, the next step was Shakeology in my body. And I was skeptical. I honestly was, just as I know a lot of you are. It is a pricey supplement. However, it is totally worth it. Shakeology has saved my body pretty much. I know that Shakeology will cure a hangover. If you're ever a little hungover, have Shakeology in the morning. You will feel good within an hour. I promise you. Shakeology has helped regularity. TMI, sorry, not sorry. Even my kids have Shakeology. They think it's a treat to have a chocolate shake. And being a little picky eater that my son is, it makes me feel awesome that he would have that. So naturally, Shakeology was the next step after the Ultimate Reset. And I skeptically, if that's a word, tried it. And I loved it. And I said, how can I just spread the word? And he told me, if you can help 2 people and spread the Shakeology love or Beachbody love a month, then your Shakeology is paid for. And I'm like, sign me up for that because I want to keep this going. And that's where I started. It's been the most rewarding job of my life. And yes, it is a job because yes, I do make money from it, but it's not about the money. It's so much higher than that. It's about empowering people. It's about helping new moms get their body back. It's about showing you that there's more than a 9-to-5 hustle and that you can do something that you love if you work hard enough at it. It's about meeting positive and uplifting people at amazing events that bring you together, like Beachbody Summit in Vegas. It was absolutely amazing. The energy there is electrifying. The people are so inspiring, and every single person has a different story, just as I shared with you today. There's so much more to my story, which I'll get into later, but I know you have a story too, and I know that you will connect with somebody on a molecular level by just being brave enough to share and help. I've never thought of myself as a salesperson. It's not in my nature to sell. Every single person that has approached me or I have approached is somebody who's expressed interest in bettering themselves or their health. I don't go out of my way to really kind of shark people out. It's not my style. And if this opportunity can help put a cushion in my savings account for my family, can help pay for an extra trip in the year, then why not you too? I know you have it in you. I know everyone in the world is born with a servant heart and a helping heart and a heart that wants more than what is put in front of them day to day. I know I do, and I know that you do too deep down inside. It's just taking that first leap and that first scary step to living the life that you want and helping others, because that's what it's all about. So if you are interested in hearing more, please reach out to me. If you have my phone number, text me. If you have my email address, respond. I want to talk to you. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.